Lord Yuan Shao is so magnanimous. It's no wonder he leads a house as grand as Yuan.
I see. Excellent. Very good of you.
Something about this inn just puts me at ease. I always end up staying longer than I planned.
Oh?
I heard there were once large bands of hunters roaming the land, but no one speaks of them anymore.
Something about this inn.
All right. Right.
Something about this inn just puts me at ease. I always end up staying longer than I...
Yep. They say there's a village with beautiful flowers hidden in the mist.
Lately, I find myself assailed by enemies on every side. Even my own dignity has become a constant victim of this struggle. Your deeds in battle brought my forces together as one. That much cannot be denied. By the way, just between us, have I proven to be a leader worthy of your service? Wait, say no more. If you thought otherwise, I'd need a fortnight to recover. If you really mean that, then I need to have a little more faith in myself. That should keep me going for a good while. The journey ahead will require relentless diligence, and you are welcome to follow me on my path. But it is I who shall walk gallantly at the fore.
Now that the Emperor has fled the capital, we should bring him under our protection. His Majesty will feel far safer with the noble house of Yuan.
How can we know that? Much time has passed since he left Chang'an. If he wanted Lord Yuan Shao's help, why does he not ask for it? Careless meddling might only invite its own host of troubles.
Our recent expansion into Hebei makes this the perfect moment to act. And if we continue to sit idly by, his very life may be in danger. Precisely. It seems that Cao Cao is already on the move. We cannot allow the Emperor to fall into the hands of such a shameless schemer.
There's no use in fretting over the likes of Cao Cao. For now, it is best that we watch and wait.
Opinions seem to be divided, and they all make fair points. But this decision will determine the fate of my house. I worry that they might not trust my judgment. Is that so? You're right. Then my path is clear. I have decided. Hear me, all of you. The House of Yuan shall stand together as one to rescue His Majesty. With Hebei falling into our grasp, our power as a clan is unrivaled. That makes us an impenetrable shield for our wandering sovereign. This is not a fight to serve my own ambition. This is a fight to protect the Emperor and all of his domain.
So, you fight for a greater purpose than yourself. If that is your true intent, then I shall gladly follow you into battle.
Lord Yuan Shao has made a wise decision. With the Emperor under his protection, no one will dare question his legitimacy. I doubt he's thought that far ahead, but that too is a talent in itself. I think I'll stay a while longer to see how it all unfolds. This is most intriguing.
Let us begin. Right. Of course.
May I have a moment?
What prey shall I hunt today?
Our victory is at hand. Onward! We must rescue the Emperor. Warriors of this noble house, unite as one and see that it is done. That's the Emperor's carriage. We must secure his safety at once. Make haste!
Let's start the advance.
I, Zheng He, have defeated the enemy officer!
Easy. Let's get serious.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must fall back.
Yuan Shao's forces have arrived before Cao Cao's. This is not as Lord Li's Wei predicted. But they are still uninvited guests all the same. We must treat them to the hospitality they deserve.
Whoever gets sentimental loses. Now, let us fight in earnest. Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Far too rough for you to handle.
I will break you!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sure know how to fight!
Her Majesty, are you unharmed? Fear not. Yuan Shao has come to your rescue.
Yuan Shao, I am glad that you've come. Your arrival is a ray of hope, shining through the darkness.
The House of Yuan will shine all the brighter with you at its heart. Henceforth, you may rely on our protection.
Send here! Send here!
Your Majesty, where are you off to in such a hurry? Those men are
The enemy
traitors.
officer
They cannot be
has
trusted
been
with your
defeated.
protection.
We are the rightful guardians of the Emperor. We will not allow you to take
The
him
enemy
from us.
officer has been
Begin
defeated.
advancing!
Our carriage can't move while we're surrounded. We'll have to scatter their ranks before we advance.
Prepare with haste! We're about to storm the enemy! Take that!
You even things out, I see. While I appreciate that, I'd like to see us push harder.
Take that!
Things are looking bad, but I refuse to consider this settled. You're here to assist. Many thanks. With you at my side, I shall relish this battle even more.
We'll hit them with all of our strength. Looks like we're in the right frame of mind.
Looking rough. Let's go! Looking rough. All my might! With all my might! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I would expect no less from you. Your deeds, from here on out, will have my full attention.
Harsh as things may seem, I will not accept defeat.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I knew my gut feeling was right. You've shown yourself to be a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
As another enemy officer bows before me.
The enemy officer
So, you have not
been
forgotten
defeated.
your gratitude.
The enemy officer has been
I
defeated.
shall not turn away any attempts to repay it. Your Majesty, I have vanquished all who sought to do you harm, and will now escort you to safety.
Yuan Shao's forces are already escorting the Emperor's carriage. And we've no choice but to follow them. Time to advance!
Cao Cao's forces have arrived. We knew they were coming, but that doesn't mean we can slow down.
Allow me to serve as the rear guard. I'll keep Cao Cao's forces at bay. Advance, now!
Let's go. Stay in formation.
We will make our stand here. Prepare for battle.
Cao Cao's forces are not easily dealt with. We must get them to face them.
Leave it to me. My spear shall clear our path forward.
The enemy officer
March!
has been defeated.
Well aware of your skill. Use every bit of strength to take you on!
You thought you could just barge in here and walk away unharmed? You're finished!
The moment has come.
Have faith in yourself!
I'd say we're doing quite well. Attack! Everyone, move as one!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looks like they got us good this time.
We're making progress. Keep going!
Looking rough.
I will break you! Sun's here! Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sure know how to fight!
We've done our part as the rear guard. But for now, we should stay here and keep watch.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
Our allies should be able to keep going now. Let's hurry back to the main force!
The enemy
Cao
officer
Cao's forces
has
have
been
likely
defeated.
staged an ambush up ahead. Don't let your guard down for even a moment.
There we go! Tables turned!
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to get
The
going.
enemy officer has been
Everyone!
defeated.
On me!
That cursed South never seems to run out of light to send our way. We cannot allow his majesty to
The
fall
enemy
into his
officer
scheming hand.
has been defeated.
That officer is mine to handle. I'm going in. Forward, march!
That's good to hear. We shall continue our march south.
I shan't let my emotions interfere. That you must already know. Failed.
The enemy officer
I failed
has
somewhere.
been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
Things are looking bad.
but I refuse to consider this settled.
I don't see any way out of this. Perhaps this battle's to be my last.
It would be uncouth of me to not challenge you with everything I have.
Ah, you're here to assist. Many thanks. With you at my side, I shall relish this battle even more.
You've come to help, and we may get out of this yet.
Sorry, but you know me. I'm not going to pull any punches. Looking rough.
Cross here! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Shameful. No. Oh my God. Okay. Is that it? Okay. Another one just happened. No. It can't be. Take that. Really? Watch out. Looking rough. Shameful. Really? Take that. Damn it. What just happened?
I've been waiting for this.
Now, just all my might. This is not done yet.
The enemy officer
I'm still needed.
has been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
Bring them down.
Take this! All my might!
Looking rough.
Time to act. Open it! Now!
I did not expect
The enemy
I
officer
have no
has
choice
been defeated.
but to retreat.
Let's start the advance.
All right, we've driven them away. Let's rejoin the main force.
We've managed to cut you off. Now we'll make you realize you can't run any longer.
The enemy's here of all places. Take that control. We're losing heart. Stop the kill. There's no time for panic. We'll have to clear out the enemies before we can advance.
Looking rough.
Looks like they're fighting just below the cliff. We can render assistance from here. Advance now!
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once! The enemy's coming down from the cliff!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You'll accept this mention.
So, you have not forgotten your gratitude to me. Good. I shall
The
not
enemy
turn away
officer
any attempts
has
to
been
repay.
defeated.
Looks like that's the last of them. Let's keep moving.
Time to act.
I suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
Time to act.
You all right? How's this?
I see you.
Take the Emperor back from Yuan Shao's forces.
The enemy officer
Rightful place
has
is with
been
us.
defeated.
Now advance!
Cao, always appearing at the decisive moment. But know this, I shall never relinquish the Emperor.
Yuan Shao, you have guarded His Majesty most admirably. We'll take over from here. You may take your leave.
Cao, you know damn well that you're too late to claim anything. His Majesty is ours to protect. Your presence is not welcome.
Yuan, are you here at Yuan Shao's request? Take him from myself. I become so sentimental? This is not the time to rekindle old friendships.
Another enemy? That's too bad. But
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So, we're meant to fight then. I don't like this, but I will crush you nonetheless.
Gotcha! Take this! With all my might. Too slow. All my might. All my might. Looking rough. Let's go.
I would expect no less from you. Your deeds, from here on out, will have my full attention.
victory!
Things are looking bad, but I refuse to consider this settled. Please, forgive me for imposing on you like this. I greatly appreciate your assistance.
Let's go! Take the lead. Bear witness to my power.
I, Zheng He, have defeated the enemy officer! Take this! All my might!
Bring them down.
Easy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Shao has grown far too treacherous. We must return to Shu City to plan our next move.
Rest easy, Your Majesty. We've driven the scoundrels away. The House of Yuan shall now act as your shield. What can you tell me of the Emperor's condition? After all that he has been through, I worry that exhaustion might finally be setting in.
You will be pleased to hear that His Majesty is in good health. He also wishes to express his gratitude.
Good. Then we have not toiled in vain. Please tell the Emperor to rest for as long as he needs.
Yes, I'll be sure to let him know. I'm certain your kindness will be of great relief. If I may, Lord Yuan Shao, I'd like to offer you an apology.
Whatever for? Tell me.
The truth is that I underestimated you, especially during your time leading the coalition against Dong Zhuo. Some might have seen it as kindness, but to me, you appeared as an indecisive noble easily manipulated by Cao Cao.
What? Did you really need to twist the knife like that? Well, to be fair, I cannot defend the man I used to be. So be it. The head of a noble family must be willing to hear the unvarnished truth from all who dare to speak it.
Oh, I had actually intended to provoke you with my harsh words, but you accepted them as if they were worthy counsel from a subordinate. That settles it. I will no longer remain a mere observer. I, Guo Jia, swear my allegiance to Lord Yuan Shao. May my skill as a strategist guide him on the path of his choosing. I will also take it upon myself to keep the peace among this colorful collection of souls. Let us share fate and fortune. I won't let you down. Well then, how about a banquet to welcome me into the fold? A discussion of Cao Cao's prospects would be a feast in itself.
I've finally obtained a truly capable strategist. Although, no, I suppose I can turn a blind eye to his arrogance for now. And you have my thanks once again. It is your presence that gives me the courage to press forward without fear. Your strength has endowed you with the wings of freedom. You have the choice to fly away whenever you wish. But I would rather it be here that you find a branch upon which to rest. Like a great tree, I wish to be the haven of peace that all of you call home.
I am glad that Lord Cao Cao took me in after I left Li Shui. But Yuan Shao has found fresh vigor since securing the Emperor. For now.
Yuan Shao. To think that he could claim not only the Emperor, but also that brilliant mind I had hoped to recruit.
Ah, do you speak of Lord Guoxia? I recall Lord Xun Yu quite eagerly recommending him as a strategist. Had he decided to leave Yuan Shao, a meeting would have been arranged, but... Well, there's no sense brooding over what could have been. What matters now is keeping Yuan Shao in check now that he has them both. And that's where I come in. I'll work to anticipate their every move.
Very well. The details are yours to handle. Yuan Shao. He seems to be advancing beyond my control. From here on, I must discard my feelings for him as an old friend, and treat him as a worthy opponent.